Thanks for coming back and joining me on part 2 of the tool post build. I did run out of battery in the very end of the part 1. That was yesterday, and I wanted to get that piece finished. That cutout finished. So I did that. So far I've spun it, marked it around, marked all the lines in. I've done a couple of cuts. I've stuffed around with the tool grind again. So yeah, it's just the same as the last video really. Just gonna work my way down, then cut that edge down, then I'll spin the tool a bit, and then I'll redo this side here. So I'm slowly getting there, not breaking any world records. Got all day to do it, so I'm not really stressed about it. So yeah, I'll get set up and bring you back. Set that tooth there, just a nice little, I did one pass, but it hasn't quite cleaned up in this corners here, so just give another tooth there pass, and that'll be this side finished, as long as it cleans up over this side of course. If it's not, I'll come back and give it another light skim right across. I'm pretty happy with the way this side come up now. It's done a little bit different to what I done the first side. I'll probably do all the sides different, I suppose, and Yeah, one of them's got to be right, I guess. So far I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. I don't think I'll bore you with cutting the other two sides in. I think I've bored you enough so far. Yeah, I'll get the other two sides cut in, then I think I'll chuck it up in the 4-jaw then, and put the centre bore in, centre hole, and then little counter bore in there as well. It sits over the compound. And then I'll put all we got eight big grub screw bolt things. Yeah, I'll just wind this over a little bit. Yeah, let's get close. We're going to hit it or not? Touch it. I'll have to come back and give that another pass. Anyway, I'll leave his go there, and I'll bring his back when I'm doing the centre hole. I finally got it all marked or cut down. Shaper went very well, and it didn't take all that long, really, to be honest with you. It's quicker than what I thought. I'm really happy with the way this part's turned out so far anyway. Really pleased with it. So I've dug out the 4-jaw, which took a bit of finding. Yeah, I've centered it up in the lathe. I'm going to drill it and then ram it to 5/8. Then I've got to put a little counter bore in here. There is a step up on the bolt, the main bolt here. There is a bit of a step on the bottom. I can't remember the actual size that yet. It's written down in the book. It is a little bit hard to get footage on the shaper here because I'm absolutely spent for room in here. I'm just waiting for the new shed to get finished and I'll be right. So you have to bear with me. I apologise if I bump the camera or whatever. It's not going to be that easy to do. Anyway, stick with me and we'll have a crack at it. See how we go. Right there. Hey, enough of that. Righto. Hey, hate when that happens. Joy's having a flat belt drive. Drives a bit hard and it tends to slip the belt clean off. Try again. Okay, got the 5/8 rammer in. I've got him back here. Heap of juice on here. As Everett say, motion lotion. We'll see how she goes. Done. Well, that part of the hole's done anyway, not all of it. Messy. Anyway. So yeah, I'll set up the boring bar and do this little counter bore. about my hands getting in the way. $9.42. So got about 20 thou to go on the width of the hole, and roughly another 100 or so thou on the depth. So won't worry about the width, we'll just go for the depth at the moment. Okay, sorry about the camera guys, move it around here a little bit. It's a real pain at the moment in this shed, a big pain, but that's what we got to deal with, that's all that matters. What do we got here? I was shooting for 970 and I got 971. There you go. Sometimes you can have a win. Here we are back at the bench. I've done a test fit on the lathe. It does fit pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I apologise again about the footage on the lathe. It's at, yeah, it's pretty hard at the moment. But what I've worked out, it's to put these, you know, the hole pattern in here. It's 325 thou in from the edge to centre of hole. So they're 7, 16, 14 thread. So I'll get it all marked out, and I'll bring you back when I've got it all scratched in, and then we'll go to drill and tap them. See you in a minute. Okay, got it all marked out. Don't know how good that's showing up on camera. So all I've got left to do is to do the 8 holes and tap them to 7/16 14. Now it says for a 7/16 14 you should use a letter U drill. I'm not that lucky enough to have a set of letter drills yet, but I've got a heap of metric drills, not a bad assortment of Imperial. So I was going through an old ice cream container that had a heap of drill bits in it, and the closest one I can find is 370 thou. Letter U drill's 368, so I think I'm pretty close. I don't think 2 thou is going to make a lot of difference. So I think you can see that there in the camera, 370 thou. So I'm going to call it quits tonight. It's getting a bit cold in the shed. Yeah, so I'll be back in the morning. Okay, we're 5 holes down. done and threaded. I did get a little bit excited last night before I packed up and done a few extra. Yeah, so 3 to go. This is not all exciting, this stuff, but it's all part of the job. Last 3 holes to be done. Just gonna thread these now. I've really got to make up a tapping jig. I've seen quite a few of them on YouTube. Yeah, some really good ideas out there actually, as there always is. So I've got to make myself something. I know I could have done it in the drill press, but like lined them up, but I was too lazy. So beautiful. There we have it, all done, finished on the lathe set up. Now I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was going to have to use shims, which I'm happy about, because if I go to make my own tooling, or if I use a metric instead of 3/8 what it's meant to be built for, I can just shim to what I want. It's not much of a shim. I did forget what the shim said on it. It's not a great deal, but overall I am really happy with the way it turned out. Looks the same as what the original one did, which is really good, I reckon. So I'm not sort of taking the look away from the old lathe. So really happy. Yeah, it took a bit of time on the shaper, but the time doesn't worry me. I enjoy doing it, and it's the way it used to be done years ago. I went down to see my mum and dad the other weekend. They're in Victoria, about 2 hours from me. And I bought some stuff at some garage sales years ago, and I thought I'd lost them when I sold my house down there, and I stored some stuff at mum and dad's. He bugged me, Dad, Mum came out and says, I got some stuff for you. And this is just one of my oil cans that I collected. It's an Eagle, made in USA, and I thought they were gone. Didn't know where they ended up. You know, when you shift an house, stuff gets moved and you forget about it. And I thought I'd lost them, but they're in perfect nick. Just you see the Eagle written on it there. Made in USA, and this goes perfect with the same era of me lathe and same era as me shaper. I've got a couple of them. Yeah, I thought I'd bugger it, I'll put one to use, and it bloody works perfect. Got to be happy with that. So super excited. Thanks, Mum. I knew you never threw anything out. That's the joys of having a mum that doesn't throw nothing out. But I'm stoked. Really happy. Well, thank you again everyone for joining me on this build. I do apologise again about some of the camera work. It's pretty hard in this little shed, but that and the lighting. I'm slowly getting things together, and yeah, I'm getting better. So thank you again everyone, much appreciated. Please leave a comment, any comment, as long, yeah, any questions I'll answer them, it's no dramas. Yeah, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, bang on that one too, much appreciated. Okay, thanks guys. I've got to go and think of another project to build. See you on the next one.